present to you Mixed Honor Wrestling, MHW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mixed Honor Wrestling. We are coming to you live from the sold-out MHW Theater here in Los Angeles, California. And after the shocking events of last week, this company may never be the same again.
The landscape has changed, Greg. ALEKSANDR sits on top of MHW as the world champion, and tonight we finally hear why ALEKSANDR did what he did to Sokolov. This is going to be one hell of a night.
King Client makes a return to the ring as he takes on Hernandez Jr. tonight.
Rene is still searching for his first victory as he takes on the wrestler Omar Bajan.
The MHW Television Championship is on the line as Lance Jones meets the natural Nyles in the final match of the Television Championship tournament. For weeks, everyone has wanted answers. Tonight, new MHW World Champion ALEKSANDR explains why he was the man behind the attack on Sokolov.
For months, one question has followed MHW. Who attacked Sokolov? Everyone searched for the truth. Detective J searched, Sokolov searched, the fans searched. But none of you ever understood what you were really looking for. Every week, Sokolov wanted revenge. Every week, he believed he was getting closer. He wasn't. Suspicions changed, accusations were made, lies became facts, and the truth stayed hidden. Then, history repeated itself. The same man, the same target, the same message. This time, there was nowhere left to hide. While everyone chased answers, I chased destiny, and I fulfilled it. I stand before the world exactly where I said I would, as the MHW World Champion. You want to know why I attacked Sokolov? You want to know why it happened? No more rumors, no more theories, no more lies. Tonight, you get the truth.
Listen to this reaction from the MHW Theater in Los Angeles. The new MHW World Champion has arrived, but these fans are making their feelings very clear.
They can boo all they want, Greg. The fact remains that ALEKSANDR is the man standing in that ring with the championship everyone wants.
Last week, ALEKSANDR defeated Adam Ball to become the MHW World Champion, but the championship victory was followed by another shocking moment when he attacked Sokolov backstage.
And tonight, for the first time, ALEKSANDR has promised to explain himself.
For months, the attack on Sokolov in the parking lot has been one of the biggest mysteries in MHW history.
Everyone searched for answers, everyone had theories. But tonight, the man responsible is finally ready to speak.
For over a year, fans have wondered who was behind the attack that ended Sokolov's historic World Championship reign. There have been questions, accusations, and countless theories surrounding one of the most shocking moments in MHW history.
But all those theories can finally be put to rest, because the answer was standing in this company all along, and now he is standing in this ring as the MHW World Champion.
And what makes this even more shocking is that after capturing the World Championship last week, ALEKSANDR didn't walk away from his past. Instead, he made the decision to confront it.
ALEKSANDR handed the belt to one of the agents ringside. Can't have our fans trying anything tonight.
For months, everyone has asked the same question. Who attacked Sokolov? You wanted answers. Tonight, you finally get them. The parking lot. The attack that changed MHW forever. That was me. For 2 years, Sokolov was the MHW World Champion. Every person in this company accepted one thing, that this was Sokolov's company. But I saw something different. I saw a man who had been champion for too long. I saw a company that had stopped looking forward. I saw a future where there was no place for ALEKSANDR. As long as Sokolov was champion, nobody would ever see what I was capable of. So I changed the future myself. I didn't attack Sokolov because I hated him. I attacked him because someone had to end the Sokolov era, and I was the only man with the courage to do it. After that night, everyone searched for the attacker. Then Crown or Collapse happened, and Sokolov started rebuilding. He entered the television championship tournament. The same people who forgot about him started believing again. They thought Sokolov was coming back. They thought he would win another championship. They thought he would rise again. I refused to allow that. I made sure Sokolov did not become television champion, because I knew what would happen. Sokolov would rebuild. Sokolov would become stronger, and eventually, he would come for this championship.
Alexander is obsessed with his title.
Then came Adam Ball, the man who believed this company belonged to him. He was wrong. I defeated him. I became MHW World Champion.
This is touching, Greg.
Shut up, Evans!
The moment I had planned for finally arrived. But Sokolov still didn't understand, so after I became World Champion, I sent him one final message. The same message I sent on that night of the attack. Stay out of my way. Now every person in the MHW locker room should understand. This championship is not something you earn by respect. It belongs to the person willing to do whatever it takes. And if anyone thinks they can stop me, you will learn what Sokolov learned. The future belongs to me.
What a revelation from Alexander! The man behind the biggest mystery in MHW has finally admitted the truth.
And whether these fans like it or not, everything he did led him to that championship.
Here comes General Manager Samantha, and judging by that smile, she looks very pleased with what she just witnessed.
Why wouldn't she be? Look at that ring, Greg. The MHW World Champion is standing there, and Samantha has been saying for months that she knows exactly what it takes to create greatness.
But let's not forget, Samantha and Alexander have had a complicated relationship.
Alexander, congratulations. You did it. You became MHW World Champion. When you first arrived here, everyone questioned whether you belonged. Everyone wondered if you could reach the top. But I saw something different. I saw potential. I saw greatness. And now everyone sees what I saw. Before Crown or Collapse, I offered you a place in the office. I offered you protection. I offered you an opportunity to change MHW, but you rejected me. You wanted to prove you could do it yourself, and now, here we are. However, you did come to me for one thing. You wanted to make sure there would be no charges, no consequences, no authorities interfering with your future. I handled it. The problem is solved. The deal is complete. So welcome back to the office.
So that's what this was all about. Alexander wanted protection, Samantha wanted the world champion, and now the office has its biggest prize yet.
Well,
Samantha?
Detective J is here!
This man is obsessed with getting involved in important business.
You forgot something. You didn't just make a deal with Alexander, you made a deal with me. You promised me something wrestling related if I didn't inform the authorities about what you and Alexander had done.
fine. What do you want?
6 shows from tonight, there is a special MHW event called Mixed Honor Warfare. I know your plan. Alexander versus King Klein for the MHW World Championship. That's not good enough. This company deserves something bigger. So at Mixed Honor Warfare, Alexander will defend the MHW World Championship against the entire roster in an Aztec Warfare match.
An Aztec Warfare match?
That is completely unfair.
The entire roster? Good. More people get to learn the same lesson. But Detective, be careful. You are becoming very comfortable making demands.
I'll take that risk, because you might not even be world champion by Mixed Honor Warfare. Tonight, you defend that championship against Barry Leonard.
Barry Leonard gets a world championship opportunity tonight.
Fine. What else do you want?
Since you've been doing favors, I'll start doing some myself. Rehire Diego Munoz.
Absolutely not. After everything Diego Munoz has done, you actually expect me to welcome him back into my company? The answer is no. He made his choice. He walked away. And as far as I'm concerned, he'll never step foot in an MHW ring again.
That's unfortunate. Now I'm really looking forward to my next conversation with the authorities.
Fine. Diego Munoz is rehired. Anything else?
That's all for now, but don't worry, Samantha. I may need a few more favors in the future.
Keep pushing me, Detective. Keep interfering with my company, because eventually I will expose you. And when I do, everyone will see exactly who Detective J really is.
The Detective J has completely outmaneuvered Samantha tonight. He got the World Championship match he wanted. He changed the main event of Mixed Honor Warfare, and he brought Diego Munoz back to MHW.
Yo, Truth, can't lie, you was right still. That whole ALEKSANDR situation, man really had the whole thing patterned from the start. Yeah, and that's bad news for everybody. You know what that means? Becoming world champion just got a whole lot harder. Or maybe you got a problem with me. Say it how it is. Nah, this ain't about you. It's about the risk that comes with Amy. She's Samantha's sister. Whether she likes it or not, she's connected to all this. And if you're standing beside her, you're standing close to the fire. Relax, man. I ain't gonna put Amy in them kind of situations. I'll handle my business. That's the problem. You worried about your business. Amy worried about hers. Meanwhile, ALEKSANDR got the world title. Samantha got the office. And Detective J got everybody playing by his rules. This would have been different if you was chasing the world championship. Instead, you consumed with your problems and Amy's problems. I'm telling you this because somebody has to. If you don't fix up, we all gonna be out of MHW. Maybe, but hear me. One day, me and you, we gonna be on the same side. When that day comes, nobody's touching us.
Up next, it's the match we've been waiting for. The finals of the MHW Television Championship Tournament as champion Lance Jones defends against the natural Nyles.
16 competitors, one championship, one final destination, the MHW Television Championship. Unlike every other competitor, Lance Jones entered this tournament as the reigning MHW Television Champion. The rules were simple. If Lance Jones was eliminated at any point, the MHW Television Championship would have gone to his opponent. A new champion would be crowned, but if Lance survived, the tournament would end with a final championship match, with the original champion defending his title. Lance Jones's journey began in controversy. Against ALEKSANDR, Lance survived by disqualification, keeping both his tournament hopes and his championship alive. From there, he defeated the former two-year world champion Sokolov after a masked man interfered. Then, he overcame Omar Bijan in the semifinals, earning his place in tonight's final.
Everyone keeps saying I got lucky. Lucky against ALEKSANDR, lucky against Sokolov, lucky against Omar. Here's the truth. Luck doesn't carry this championship for months. I do. Tonight, Nyles becomes just another name on my list.
Standing opposite the champion is a man whose journey has been built on determination, the natural Nyles. Nyles began by defeating Wonder Kid Gibson, then eliminated Hannibal Moore from the tournament before surviving a chaotic triple threat match against Yuri Shibata and Barry Leonard to earn the biggest opportunity of his career.
I've heard every excuse. Too small, not experienced enough, not championship material. Well, tonight, I get the chance to prove every single one of them wrong. Lance has held that title for a long time, but every reign comes to an end.
One champion, one challenger, months of competition. Now come down to one match. The arrogant champion versus the resilient challenger. MHW Television Championship. The Wonder, Lance Jones. The Natural, Nyles. It's next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Mixed Honor Wrestling Television Championship. It's time for what this entire tournament has been building towards. The MHW Television Championship is on the line as Lance Jones defends against the Natural Nyles. Listen to this ovation for Nyles. This may be the biggest opportunity of his career.
Opportunities, sure, but opportunities don't win championships. Lance Jones has held that title for months because he knows how to win.
Nyles has earned every step of this journey. He defeated Wonder Kid Gibson Hannibal and then survived a triple threat match against Yuri Shibata and Barry Leonard to get here.
Impressive run, but tonight he's standing across from the champion.
Nyles has never held championship gold in MHW. You can see the emotion on his face. This means everything to him.
Pressure changes people, Greg. It's one thing to chase a championship, and it's another thing entirely when it's finally within touching distance.
One more entrance, one more obstacle, and perhaps one championship-winning performance.
And if he can't get the job done tonight, he'll have to live with knowing he let the biggest opportunity of his career slip away.
This will be a defining moment for the Natural Nyles. Can add a huge accolade to his list of accomplishments tonight.
Here comes the MHW Television Champion. Say what you want about Lance Jones, but every single time people have doubted him, he's found a way to prove them wrong.
Lance has certainly embraced the spotlight since becoming television champion. He believes this championship belongs to him, and he hasn't been shy about letting the entire MHW locker room know it.
That's because he's earned the right to. Champions should be confident.
Confident is one word for it. Arrogant might be another. Lance has spent this entire tournament telling everyone that nobody is on his level.
Can you blame him? He's still the champion. 16 men entered this tournament, and only one challenger managed to make it to the final.
His road here hasn't exactly been straightforward. He survived ALEKSANDR by disqualification in the opening round before defeating Sokolov and Omar Bijan to keep both his title and his tournament hopes alive.
People keep bringing up that disqualification against ALEKSANDR like it somehow discredits Lance. Newsflash, it doesn't. The record books don't say lucky winner. They say Lance Jones advanced.
Even so, there's a growing feeling among the MHW fans that Lance has escaped more than he's dominated during this championship reign.
Escaped? He's still carrying the title, isn't he? That's what great champions do. They adapt, they survive, and they stay champions.
Tonight, Lance Jones has nowhere left to hide. No more tournament rounds, no second chances. It's champion versus challenger one-on-one with the MHW Television Championship on the line.
And when this one's over, Greg, I think everyone will finally stop calling Lance Jones lucky and start calling him exactly what he is, the best television champion MHW has ever had.
Introducing the challenger from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Natural Nyles. And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Mixed Honor Wrestling Television Champion, the Wonder, Lance Jones. Months of competition come down to this.
Champion versus challenger.
The MHW Television Championship is officially on the line. And then Lance Jones versus the Natural Nyles for the Television Championship. And here we go. There's a lot more than a championship at stake tonight. tonight. These two have unfinished business.
Absolutely. People forget Lance Jones knocked Nyles out during the MHW League qualifying stage. That wasn't luck, that was dominance.
Nyles has waited a long time for the chance to even the score, not only against Lance, but to finally prove he belongs among MHW's champions.
Meanwhile, Lance is fighting to prove everyone wrong. Every week I hear people say he's a lucky champion. Lucky this, lucky that. Well, if he's so lucky, why is he still holding that title?
Because sometimes he's escaped when others wouldn't. Tonight he doesn't get another escape. Tonight Nyles is standing directly in front of him.
Then Nyles better make it count, because champions don't hand over titles, they make you take them.
He knows opportunities like this don't come around often, especially against a champion who's willing to do absolutely anything to keep that gold.
Cover!
And no, Nyles kicks out.
Look at this, Greg. The so-called lucky champion is dominating the challenger. This is over.
Codebreaker by Lance Jones.
He's done it, Greg.
And no, Nyles kicks out. Nyles refuses to stay down.
Where is this coming from, Greg?
Nyles has got him up. Electric chair. Nyles is pulling out all the stops.
This stubborn prick Nyles won't just stay down.
Nyles heads up top. Elbow drop by Nyles right into the heart of Lance Jones.
This is very bad for the champion.
Lance is staggering. Nyles is ready.
Bam!
Sweet chin music. And now Lance kicks out. The champion somehow gets the shoulder up.
Incredible.
Flying forearm. Nyles has all the momentum now. Lance is slowing down. Nyles has picked up the pace and Lance cannot keep up. Listen to this crowd. Nyles heads up to the top rope.
This place has come unglued, Greg.
Another elbow drop connects.
Lance is in serious trouble.
Listen to this crowd. Nyles is one kick closer to becoming MHW television champion.
Move, Lance, move.
Nyles is tuning up the band. This is it. Sweet chin music. No.
Great counter. Oh, God.
Come on, a low blow. The referee saw it. This match is over.
Lance just got himself disqualified.
Lance Jones intentionally sacrifices the match to keep the MHW television championship. Listen to these boos. This isn't enough for Lance.
He's sending a message.
He's got a steel chair. Look out.
Nyles is up, Greg.
Sweet chin music. Sweet chin music by Nyles.
He got him.
Nyles just flattened the television champion. Lance Jones leaves Los Angeles with the championship, but he certainly doesn't leave with the respect of these fans.
A champion's job is to keep the title, and that's exactly what Lance Jones did.
Maybe so, but look at the image in the ring. Nyles is standing tall. Lance Jones is laid out, and this rivalry is far from over. Hey, that's Diana Wright. Diana Wright is here, and judging by the look on her face, she's here for one reason.
Gloria, get out here right now.
Diana is ready for a fight. Wait a minute.
Do you see me now? Finally, I am free. I am reborn. It's my time.
Wait a minute, that's Amy.
Well, Diana asked for Gloria, but she's getting Samantha's sister instead.
This is certainly unexpected. Amy has absolutely no reason to be out here unless she wants to involve herself in Diana's fight with Gloria.
Look at Amy's body language, no attitude. That's not the Amy we've become used to seeing.
Over the past few weeks, we've seen Jerome Sharp and King Clyde force Amy to confront parts of her past. Perhaps tonight we're about to see another side of her.
Diana clearly doesn't trust Amy, and after everything that's happened between them, can you really blame her?
You ain't Gloria.
No, I'm not. I'm out here because of you.
Me?
The last few weeks, everything that's happened with Jerome, everything that's happened with King Klein, it forced me to look at myself. It made me realize I've hurt a lot of people. I've manipulated people. I've crossed lines I shouldn't have crossed. And if I'm ever going to become a better person, I have to start somewhere. So, I'm starting with you. Diana, I'm sorry for everything I did. I don't expect you to forgive me, but you deserve better than the way I treated you.
I never thought I'd hear Amy apologize to anyone.
I'm not buying it.
You really expect me to believe that? Nah, you and Gloria got something planned. That's who you are. That's who you've always been. I ain't falling for another setup.
If you don't forgive me, I understand. Maybe I don't deserve it, but there's something you do need to hear. Be careful how far you take this with Gloria.
Careful? I got nothing to hide. Unlike you, you've got secrets stacked on top of secrets. Everybody knows it. As for Gloria, I promise you, I'm dragging her straight to hell.
You still don't understand. Gloria isn't just dangerous, she's manipulative. She'll make you think you're winning right before she takes everything from you. I'm not defending her, I'm warning you. I hope, when all of this is over, maybe we can have some mutual respect.
Whether Diana believes her or not, Amy sounded sincere tonight.
Can you see me now?
Or she's setting the trap of the century.
Finally, I am free.
Hey, Amy. You still a bitch?
Well, I don't think Diana's ready to forgive just yet.
Nope. But something tells me this isn't the last conversation these two are going to have.
Mi hermano, it's good to have you back, hombre. But tell me something. When you said Adam Ball attacked Sokolov, were you lying?
Lying, cheating, stealing. That's Eddie's motto, not mine. Nah, hermano. I wasn't trying to fool you. I just couldn't tell you the truth. I knew from the beginning. It was Alexander.
¿Qué? You knew all this time?
See, but if I told you, you would have gone after him. And then Samantha would have found a way to get rid of you too. I wasn't about to let that happen.
Well, now everybody's got a chance. Mixed honor warfare, Aztec warfare, the whole locker room fighting for the world championship. That's our opportunity, hermano.
Exactly. But first, we've got to make sure we even get there. You've got King Klein tonight. I've got Omar Bijan next week. One match at a time. One victory at a time.
Bueno, just do me one favor.
What's that?
Make sure you get as jacked as possible. I can't have the locker room thinking mi amigo is a joke.
No te preocupes. Next week, the Prodigy reminds everyone exactly who I am.
Last week, we failed. Arjun Ray and Lei Zhang were the better team. I don't like saying that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I hate losing, especially to those two. We let that one slip.
Tonight changed things. Mixed honor warfare, Aztec warfare, the MHW World Championship. We're both in.
That's the biggest opportunity either of us has had. 20, 30, however many people are in that match. It doesn't matter. I'm walking in to win.
Until then, we train separately. We become the best versions of ourselves. If we have to fight together before mixed honor warfare, we fight together.
But when that bell rings in Aztec warfare, there are no partners, no alliances, no hard feelings.
Every man for himself. May the better man become MHW World Champion.
Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
I wouldn't respect you if you did.
Up next, King Klein returns to singles competition against Hernandez Jr., who's looking to score one of the biggest victories of his career.
Hernandez better be ready because King Klein isn't coming out here to wrestle. He's coming out here to make a statement.
His obsession with control has made him one of the most intimidating men in MHW.
That's because he doesn't waste energy trying to impress anybody. He walks into the ring, destroys people, and walks back out.
These issues with Jerome Sharp have only intensified, and despite all the distractions surrounding him, King Klein hasn't taken his eyes off the bigger picture.
Exactly, while everyone else is caught up in friendships and emotions, King Klein stays focused on one thing, winning.
And after Detective J's announcement earlier tonight, King Klein knows he'll have an opportunity at the MHW World Championship in an Aztec Warfare match at Mixed Honor Warfare.
Which makes tonight even more important. If he destroys Hernandez Jr., he'll send a message to every single person entering that match.
King Klein has the size advantage, the power advantage, and perhaps the confidence advantage as well.
Confidence, I'd call it certainty. King Klein doesn't walk into matches hoping to win, he expects to.
You have to wonder what's going through his mind after tonight's announcement. In 6 shows' time at Mixed Honor Warfare, he'll have a chance to become the MHW World Champion.
And if I'm the rest of that locker room, I'm worried. King Klein doesn't care who you are or how many people are in that match. He'll run through every single one of them if it means leaving with the World Championship.
But before he can think about the Aztec Warfare match, he has to get past Hernandez Jr. tonight. Looking ahead in this business is a dangerous game.
Not for King Klein. Hernandez is just the next obstacle in his path. If he makes a statement tonight, he'll send a message to ALEKSANDR and every other superstar dreaming of becoming world champion.
King Klein looks ready. Now all that's left is for his opponent to arrive.
Hernandez Jr. better walk down that ramp with no fears, because once that bell rings, King Klein doesn't show mercy.
Hernandez Jr. has never backed down from a fight, but tonight he'll need the performance of his career if he's going to overcome King Klein. Here comes Hernandez Jr. And listen to this reaction from the MHW fans.
Average reaction at best, Greg, but the real question is, do they believe he can actually beat King Klein?
Average, come on, Evans.
No, Greg, he doesn't belong here.
From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 191 pounds, Hernandez Jr.
Hernandez Jr. has been through a lot recently. He stood alongside Diego Munoz during one of the biggest mysteries in MHW history, and tonight he has the chance to prove himself inside this ring.
And that's the problem. Hernandez has spent a lot of time talking about loyalty, friendship, and standing up for people. Those things are great, but they don't win matches against someone like King Klein. Plus, being friends with Diego Munoz is like being friends with a donkey.
Klein is already charging Hernandez, but misses the clothesline.
He doesn't wait around.
Hernandez is up.
Oh no.
Hurricane Rana. Hernandez catches Klein off guard. Corner splash. Hernandez is starting fast tonight.
Klein wasn't expecting this pace.
Springboard tornado DDT.
What the hell is going on here?
Hernandez is up.
King Klein needs to wake up.
Santon from the top. Hernandez has exploded out of the gate.
My God.
Body slam by Hernandez. Hernandez is going to the top. Hernandez is feeling it. Frog splash connect.
Ref don't count.
Cover. And no, King Klein powers out at 2. King Klein has been shell-shocked tonight.
That was inches away from a massive upset.
Hernandez takes a bad landing to the outside floor.
That's how you stop momentum. Running uppercut in the corner. And look at this, Greg. Another brutal shot to the back of the head. Now King Klein is in complete control.
King Klein is tying up the legs. Wait, what is this? What a vicious curb stomp by King Klein.
King Klein is cooking Greg.
Cover. And no, Hernandez survives. King Klein has turned it around.
Here we go. Damn.
Clothesline from the throne by King Klein.
Hernandez somehow gets back up.
Another clothesline from the throne.
You can count to 100. 3.
King Klein's done it. An incredible start from Hernandez Jr., but once King Klein took control, he was absolutely relentless.
That's why King Klein is one of the most feared men in MHW. Hernandez threw everything he had at him early, and Klein still flattened him.
Here is your winner, King Klein.
King Klein has his hand raised, but look at the way he was staring at Hernandez.
Something tells me he's not done making his point.
He's got a steel chair. This match is over. Hernandez can't defend himself.
King Klein is about to send a message to the entire locker room.
Jerome Sharp. Jerome just pulled the chair away from King Klein.
Klein wasn't expecting that.
Jerome stands between King Klein and Hernandez Jr., refusing to let this assault continue.
King Klein may be backing away for now, but judging by that look, this issue between him and Jerome Sharp is only getting more personal.
What the hell is going on? You knew? You knew Alexander was the masked man this whole time, and you didn't tell me?
Adam, you lost. No interference, no excuses. Alexander beat you fair and square. So what exactly is the problem?
The problem is I trusted you. I thought we were on the same side. Then I come out here tonight and find out Alexander's standing beside you, like none of this matters.
It doesn't. Alexander is the MHW World Champion. He's part of the office now. That's all that matters.
You couldn't even give me a warning? You just let me walk into all of this blind.
This isn't personal, Adam. It's business. Successful businesses evolve. People come, people go. And right now, Alexander is exactly where he belongs.
So where does that leave me?
That depends on you. You can stop worrying about what happened yesterday and get with the program, or you can stand against the office, because there isn't a middle ground anymore. Make the right choice, Adam.
Amaya Dawn, is it? I'm Virginia May. I don't believe we've officially met.
Virginia May, the detective who's planning to sleep with Renee. Mashallah, how professional.
Is that what you've convinced yourself?
Please, you're a disgrace. You walk around showing off your body, calling yourself a detective. You didn't earn that badge. You got it because people like looking at you. That's all, wallahi.
You know, I've listened to you for weeks. The lies, the screaming, the arrogance. Eventually, it catches up with everyone.
Not me. Tonight, Omar will show your little French boyfriend what a real man looks like. Inshallah.
Tonight, everything you've been saying, everything you've been hiding behind, comes back to haunt you. Renee is going to beat Omar Bijan, and when he does, you'll finally realize that arrogance isn't the same thing as strength.
Keep dreaming, detective. After tonight, you'll be the one needing an investigation.
Renee better win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, the Olympian, Barry Leonard. Barry, earlier tonight Alexander admitted he was the masked man and revealed he was the one responsible for attacking Sokolov months back, ending Sokolov's 2-year world championship reign. What are your thoughts?
Everyone's been talking about conspiracies, masks, secrets, who's working with who. That's their business. My business is fighting. And tonight, I'm fighting the MHW World Champion.
Speaking of tonight, you're challenging Alexander for the MHW World Championship in the main event. What happens when that bell rings?
The excuses stop. The politics stop. The talking stops. He's one of the toughest men I've ever stepped into the ring with. But if I have to go through him to become world champion, that's exactly what I'll do.
One final question. After everything we've seen tonight, do you believe Samantha will be in Alexander's corner?
Probably. She's the general manager. She's part of the office. I'd be more surprised if she wasn't. But it doesn't change anything. Samantha can't wrestle the match for him. She can't take the hits for him. And she can't save him when I hit my best. Tonight, I beat Alexander, and I become the new MHW World Champion.
Looking focused. Big night ahead.
How could I not be? Tonight, I finally get my hands on Omar Bijan, and this time, I'm not walking out there alone. Virginia asked if she could be in my corner. I said yes, immediately.
That's good to hear. After what Omar did to you after the Hannibal match, it's about time somebody had your back. Go out there and make him regret it.
That's the plan. How's Diana?
Honestly, she's consumed by Gloria. Every conversation, every thought. It all comes back to getting revenge. I'm trying to keep her focused, but she's determined to finish this.
I understand. Just don't let revenge blind her. We've all got something bigger to think about now.
Aztec Warfare, Mixed Honor Warfare, the MHW World Championship.
One match, one opportunity. A whole locker room chasing the same prize. I don't plan on just showing up. I plan on winning it.
Me too. No matter who's standing across that ring, I'm fighting to become world champion.
First Omar, then the World Championship.
Bonne chance.
Merci.
Up next, a deeply personal rivalry continues as Omar Bijan goes one-on-one with Renee.
It's the wrestler Omar Bijan, Greg.
And don't forget, both men know a victory tonight could give them huge momentum heading towards the special event Mixed Honor Warfare.
And that Aztec Warfare match is still a disgrace. Some talent doesn't deserve a shot at the title.
Like who?
That fraud Diego Munoz, Greg.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 247 pounds, the wrestler Omar!
Here comes Omar Bijan, accompanied once again by Amaya.
Whether people like them or not, these two have everybody talking.
Unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons, week after week they've created chaos backstage, started fights and made enemies throughout the MHW locker room. Omar certainly believes he's one of the future stars of this company, but tonight he'll have to back up those words against Renee.
Here is your winner, hailing from the City of Lights, Paris, France, the sensation, Renee!
Depuis toujours, mon rêve, c'est de devenir la star numéro 1 au monde.
And his opponent from Paris, France, weighing in at 243 pounds,
Listen to this reception for Renee, and for the first time Virginia May is officially in his corner,
which has Amaya absolutely furious.
Well, after Omar attacked Renee following his match with Hannibal, this has become much more than simply winning a wrestling match.
I'll admit, Virginia being out here levels the playing field. Amaya won't be able to interfere quite as easily.
Renee also knows that every victory matters now. After Detective J's announcement, momentum heading into Mixed Honor Warfare could be the difference between becoming world champion and being forgotten.
Tonight is about revenge, but it's also about proving you belong in the world championship conversation.
And with Mixed Honor Warfare just 6 shows away, every victory builds momentum heading into the Aztec Warfare match for the MHW World Championship.
Every superstar wants to arrive at Mixed Honor Warfare with confidence. A win tonight could completely change someone's outlook going into Aztec Warfare.
Personal issues can wait. Right now, Renee and Omar have the chance to make a statement before one of the biggest matches in MHW history. It's Omar Bijan versus Renee, and these two have been heading towards this collision for weeks.
It all started when Omar attacked Renee after that match with Hannibal. Omar wanted to make a statement, and he certainly did.
But since then, Omar and Amaya have rubbed almost everyone in the locker room the wrong way. The arrogance, the mind games, the disrespect, it's earned them plenty of enemies.
Enemies usually mean you're doing something right.
And meanwhile, Renee has taken a completely different approach. Rather than looking for shortcuts, he simply wanted the chance to settle this in the ring.
And don't underestimate Virginia's presence. She isn't out here to fight Omar or Amaya, but she makes sure things stay fair.
And we also saw Virginia and Amaya exchange some heated words earlier tonight. There's no love lost between those two either.
Everybody's got something to prove tonight.
And for Omar, a victory validates everything he's been saying for weeks. For Renee, it's revenge, momentum, and perhaps the biggest win of his MHW career.
Don't overlook what this means mentally either. A win tonight sends you into Mixed Honor Warfare, believing you can outlast an entire locker room in Aztec Warfare.
And remember, Detective J changed everything earlier tonight. Every superstar now knows there's a world championship opportunity opportunity waiting in 6 shows' time.
Which means nobody can afford to lose momentum now. Every match matters from this point forward.
Renee has been chasing this opportunity ever since Omar blindsided him after the Hannibal match. Tonight he finally gets the chance to answer back inside the ring.
This is where emotions can either win you the match or cost you the match. Renee has to stay composed.
Both men know exactly what's at stake and neither one is willing to take a step backwards. Renee is now raining down with right hands. Renee is fired up.
This is not looking good, Greg.
Renee is heading to the top rope.
Bam!
Swanton bomb! And no, Omar kicks out!
What resilience, what courage from a future champion.
Renee is setting up something here. Springboard leg drop connects.
Renee isn't giving Omar a second to recover.
Twisted neck breaker. Renee keeps the pressure on.
Omar is really struggling, Greg. He needs to do something urgently.
What's Renee going for here? A reverse power bomb.
Omar can't lose to a reverse power bomb.
Ref is running to make the count. Cover.
What?
Renee did it. Renee beat Omar Bijan.
No.
What a statement victory for Renee. He finally gets revenge on Omar Bijan after weeks of bad blood.
I didn't see that coming. Omar had all the confidence in the world, but Renee never let him settle into this match.
That could be a career-changing victory. Renee not only settles the score with Omar, but he heads towards Mixed Honor Warfare with the biggest singles win of his MHW career.
This is the biggest travesty in the history of MHW, Greg.
Virginia Myers in the ring to celebrate with Renee, and you can see exactly how much this victory means to both of them.
Enjoy the moment while it lasts. Mixed Honor Warfare is coming, and victories are a lot harder to find when the entire locker room is chasing the World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests at this time. Victoria Hale, accompanied by Arjun the Tiger, Ray, and Thunderstorm Lei Jang. Victoria, last week Arjun Ray and Lei Jang defeated Pain and Yuri Shibata. How important was that victory?
Important? Megan, that victory was only the beginning. People have underestimated these two since the day they arrived. Last week was the first glimpse of what happens when Arjun Ray and Lei Jang are operating at full force. This isn't a team that's looking to fit into MHW. This is a team that's going to dominate it.
Earlier tonight, it was announced that both Ray and Jang will compete in the Aztec Warfare match for the MHW World Championship at Mixed Honor Warfare. What's the plan heading into that event?
Preparation. Every single day between now and Mixed Honor Warfare will be spent preparing for one thing: winning the MHW World Championship. While the rest of the locker room wastes time making enemies, chasing revenge and playing politics, these two will be training, getting stronger, getting smarter, getting more dangerous. So here's my message to the entire locker room. Enjoy these next 6 weeks, because when Aztec Warfare begins, you won't be fighting one unstoppable force. You'll be fighting two. And when the dust settles, one of them will be standing with the MHW World Championship.
Oh, what the Gloria! Gloria just attacked Diana right from behind.
She caught her completely off guard.
Another chair shot. Diana is down. This has gone far beyond competition. Gloria is trying to destroy Diana Wright before she ever gets the chance to get her hands on her inside an MHW ring.
Where is my championship?
Safe. When a member of the office wins a championship, our agents take care of it. It's displayed here in the office. The champion only carries it when addressing the fans, or defending it in the ring.
Interesting. Then tell me, what exactly are you going to do for your world champion between now and Mixed Honor Warfare?
Simple. I'll make sure you arrive at Mixed Honor Warfare in the best shape of your career. I'll give you every advantage, every resource, every opportunity to walk into Aztec Warfare and walk back out as MHW World Champion. But before we get there, We make sure you survive tonight.
Then I have one request. Tonight, you're at ringside.
Deal. I'm glad you finally realized where you belong. Welcome back to the office, champ.
Let's make sure Barry Leonard understands exactly who he's stepping into the ring with.
Tracy, I need one favor.
Depends what it is.
Amy. I don't trust her anymore. She's changing. And I think she's getting close to revealing the secret.
She wouldn't.
I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't think she would. If that secret comes out, it doesn't just destroy me. It doesn't just destroy Jerome. It destroys all of us.
What do you want us to do?
Make sure Amy doesn't speak. Not next week, not the week after, not ever.
We'll handle it.
Good. Because once the truth gets out, there's no putting it back in the box.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Mixed Honor Wrestling World Championship.
It's time for our main event. The MHW World Championship is on the line.
Detective J gave Barry this opportunity. Now he has to prove he belongs with the very best. Focus while everyone else has been distracted by conspiracies and investigations.
That's exactly what Barry said earlier tonight. He doesn't care about the masked man, the office or the politics. He cares about one thing, becoming MHW World Champion.
A noble goal, and unfortunately for him, the champion standing across the ring is Alexander.
Barry has been one of MHW's most consistent competitors since day one. Tonight, all of that hard work could finally pay off.
Consistency is great, Greg, but championships aren't won because you've had a nice run.
No, they're won by taking your opportunity when it comes. Barry Leonard has earned this opportunity, and now he has to make it count.
Because in a few moments, he's sharing the ring with the most dangerous man in MHW.
And if Barry Leonard wants to leave Los Angeles as world champion, this is the biggest test of his career. Barry Leonard looks ready. The challenge awaits.
Now let's see if the champion makes an entrance worthy of that title.
There he is, the MHW World Champion.
And what a week it's been for Alexander. He won the World Championship, revealed himself as the man behind the attack on Sokolov, and officially joined the office.
That revelation has changed the landscape of MHW forever. For months, nobody knew who attacked Sokolov in that parking lot. Tonight, ALEKSANDR admitted it was him.
Not only admitted it, he justified it. He believes everything he did was necessary to become world champion.
Standing beside him is Samantha, who earlier tonight confirmed Alexander is now officially back in the office.
Looks like a perfect partnership to me.
Maybe for now, but with Aztec Warfare waiting at Mixed Honor Warfare, every superstar in that locker room is coming for that championship.
Then let them come. Alexander has already beaten one world champion. He'll beat everyone else too.
Barry Leonard has waited a long time for this opportunity, and if he can pull off the upset tonight, the entire road to Mixed Honor Warfare changes.
That's a big if, Greg.
Introducing the challenger From Sioux City, Iowa, weighing in at 241 pounds, Barry and his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Mixed Honor Wrestling World Champion, ALEKSANDR!
Championship gold on the line.
Let's find out who leaves Los Angeles as world champion.
Barry Leonard versus ALEKSANDR for the MHW World Championship, and here we go. This match has high implications, and this rivalry took on a completely different meaning earlier tonight.
Because ALEKSANDR finally admitted he attacked Sokolov and ended his 2-year reign as world champion. No more mystery.
That confession shocked the entire MHW locker room, and now he's standing here as world champion.
Exactly where he said he'd be.
Barry Leonard couldn't care less about conspiracies. His focus has always been the MHW World Championship.
Before Crowner collapsed, Barry and ALEKSANDR were the top 2 competitors and the MHW League before ALEKSANDR's suspension. This match has been brewing for months.
And 6 shows from now at Mixed Honor Warfare, the champion will have to survive Aztec Warfare against the entire roster.
Which makes tonight even more important. Momentum matters.
For Barry, this championship represents years of hard work finally paying off. ALEKSANDR is picking up the pace now. 2 huge clotheslines by the champion.
Here we go, a power slam by ALEKSANDR.
And now a 2 count.
ALEKSANDR is looking good. Samantha is loving this.
Barry counters with a fireman's carry.
Great awareness from the challenger.
Barry's building momentum, forearm after forearm, Tilda Whirl Slam. The challenger is fired up.
ALEKSANDR shuts him down with a sharp elbow.
Knee right to the midsection. Look at this. Now it's ALEKSANDR unloading with vicious ground and pound.
This is the aggression that made him world champion.
ALEKSANDR is laying a vicious beating on Barry Leonard right now.
Look at this. ALEKSANDR is calling Barry up to end this match.
Barry is staggering to his feet. ALEKSANDR wants the ALEKSANDR slam. But no, Barry Leonard is fighting back. He will not give it to him.
He has broken free, Greg.
Wait a minute. Barry is going for the ankle lock. The ankle lock is locked in. ALEKSANDR is in huge trouble.
Oh, God, he's grapevined the leg.
The referee is watching closely. Samantha is watching closely. But ALEKSANDR is really struggling here.
ALEKSANDR's trapped. He's going to tap, Greg.
ALEKSANDR is holding his head. This would be embarrassing on his first night as champion. No, the time limit has expired. Barry Leonard had the world champion in serious trouble.
This is ridiculous. Another time limit is stopping an excellent match in MHW. Things need to change.
Perhaps a show of respect from the champion. No, a low blow. ALEKSANDR just baited Barry Leonard.
That's why he's the champion. Never trust him.
Barry Leonard is laid out and ALEKSANDR is not done. Now Samantha slides a steel chair into the ring.
Finish him.
A crew member tried to stop ALEKSANDR and thought better of it. Joseph Wright. Joseph Wright is here. Joseph Wright has saved Barry Leonard from a devastating chair assault.
ALEKSANDR got what he wanted. Message sent.
The world champion and Samantha retreat, but Joseph Wright stands tall, protecting Barry Leonard. What an ending to Mixed Honor Wrestling. Wait, what was that? Someone just took out Amy.
This is atrocious. Amy doesn't deserve this.
This is horrible for Mixed Honor Wrestling. CJ from the 9-Time Drillers is kidnapping Amy.
Samantha has to fix this.